Okay children, here I am back with the grammar part of our Crusoe's friend lesson. Okay, so what the grammar part we are going to discuss in this lesson. So here in the previous I have grammar, what I have taught you is sentences. You understand now? So how to write a sentence and what is a sentence? Group of words collected which together which gives us complete meaning is called a sentence. Okay, so here actually when we know about sentence, so then the next part of sentence, it has two parts. Sentence has how many parts children? Two parts. A sentence has two parts. How many parts? Two. Sentence has how many parts? Two parts. Very important. So when you are writing a sentence, what is it? Actually, how it is built, we must know. Yes or no? Yes, if you remember, I said you to write a complete sentence, we need subject, we need verb, you should make sense, punctuation. Yes. So, as I said, two parts. So, what are the two parts? Let us see. One is subject. As I said, it is a very important part. Okay. The next part is predicate. What are the two parts of the sentence? Of a sentence, any sentence, complete sentence only. A complete sentence will have two parts. How many parts? Two parts. Subject, predicate. Children, a complete sentence will have how many parts? Two parts. What are they? Subject and predicate. What is a subject? Nothing but the noun part. The noun part. Nothing. Who or what in a sentence? Who or what? About what the sentence is the main important thing or person in that sentence. About whom the sentence is or about what the sentence is. If you question who or what in a sentence, when you write a sentence, then who or what in a sentence will give you a subject, the most important, the doer of the sentence, whoever is doing the action in the sentence, the noun part. Okay, understand children? Even the noun or the pronoun mostly is called the sentence. Then predicate. What is a predicate here? The action in a sentence. What do we call the action? What is the action? The part where verb is present. The part of a sentence where the verb is present is called the predicate. Is called a predicate. Understand children? Where? Okay, when we find out the subject, the rest of the part actually is predicate, the easier way to identify. Then how to find out predicate? The part in which action is getting done or being done, or where the action is present. Action is nothing but the verb part. The whole part will come under predicate. Are you getting me children? So here predicate, the action part or the verb where the action is being, the whole part, not only that word, where surrounded, where the action has been taken, that whole part will become your predicate. Let's understand with the example. Suppose here I wrote, the tiny spider spins a web. Spins a web. See here, it's a very complete sentence. You understand? The tiny spider spins a web. Okay. Here, if you see, if I question who or what in a sentence, who is in this sentence? Who spins web? You have to question. Here, what is the verb here? Spins. Spin is our verb. Always question to the verb to find out your subject. Who or what? Who spins or what spins the web? What spins a web? The tiny spider. Spider. Normally the spider is the, you get your noun, the spider. So with that, whichever the word is with the spider, whichever the word comes. So here, what kind of spider it is? Tiny. With the tiny, the is there. So these are the phrases which added to the noun also come under subject. Understand children? So with the noun, whichever the words added to it which is defining the noun, which is related to the noun, okay, that will come under subject. Understand? So here the tiny spider becomes your subject. The rest of the part, as I said, see the action, the verb part, where the verb is present. See here, spins. Spins is already we have found out it's a verb. So the whole part where spins a web, the object, what it spins a web. So this whole part where a verb, the action is going on, becomes your predicate. Did you get, children? So what is the subject here? The noun. By who or what in a sentence, by questioning to the verb who or what, we can get to our subject. And the predicate part, where in a simple words, when to understand what is subject and what is a predicate. Subject, the noun, the man who is the doer of the action, who is doing the action of spinning here, the spider. Okay, how is the spider? The tiny spider. So related, whatever the words written, it will come under subject. Okay, children. So here the verb spins defines is present in the other part. So here the action is present in the other part. This part becomes your predicate, and this part where the noun part is present becomes your subject. Do you get me, children? Here subject sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. So the doer of the action, the noun, the subject, and where the action is present in that part, that is called your predicate. So children, here actually see here page number 25. So here explanation is given to you. So every subject has a subject and a predicate, complete sentence it must be. So you have to, after, if you understood this, with this you have to do your exercise. See, let me explain you with another example. For example, my friend likes to read stories. Okay, understand? My friend likes to read stories. So here question, who or what? First, before that we have to, what do you say, we have to find out the here to read is our verb. Okay, who likes to read, or you can say who likes to read here. Who, if you find out, likes also there, to read is there. Okay, you can even question who likes to read. If you ask here who likes to read, my friend becomes your subject. Okay, where the verb is present, likes to read, where it is here, the verb is present in this part. So what it will become, the whole part will go under predicate. Understand? So in the same way you have to do this, match the subject with a predicate. See, Crusoe, you have to identify as your wish. You have to see, found himself on island after a shipwreck. You have to match the, here subjects are given, appropriate, exact predicate you have to match. In the same way, complete I bit, J bit, you have to easily, if you understood this, you can do it even K bit. After that, work with grammar here. Up to L bit, you have to complete, children, by understanding. It's very easy. Understand. If you cannot, I'll help you out. Okay, children, do your grammar. Thank you.